Hi guys, welcome back to Pipto versus YouTube channel where curiosity meets the code. Today our topic of discussion will be everything about UI and UX. So let's get started. Firstly, we have the contents, we have introduction, what is UI and UX, we have the key differences between UI and UX, fundamentals of UI design, principles of UX design, wireframing and prototyping, user research and testing, mobile UI UX design, UI UX trends, case studies, and future of UI UX design. So let's get started. Firstly, we have what is UI and UX. So, UI is a user interface. This refers to visual elements user interact with, including buttons, icons, and layouts. Focuses on aesthetic and presentation of the products. Then we have UX, which is user experience, which encompasses the overall experiences users have with a product, involves a user's journey, satisfaction, and emotions throughout the interactions. Next, we have importance of UI and UX in design. Firstly, we have enhanced user satisfaction. Well-designed UI UX leads to positive user experience, ensuring user satisfaction and retention. Then we have brand credibility. Aesthetically pleasing and user friendly design build trust and credibility for a brand, and we have increased user engagement. Institution interfaces and seamless interaction keep user engaged and encouraged continued usage. Then we have competitive advantage. Superior UI UX design sets products apart in a competitive market, attracting and retaining users. Then we have cost savings. Investing in UI UX design earlier in the development process can save costs associated with fixing issues later. What are the key differences between UI and UX? First, really visual elements. UI primarily focus on visual elements user interacts with and such as buttons, icons, color schemes, and layouts. Secondly, we have aesthetic and presentation. The goal of UI design is to create visual, appealing, and cohesive interface that aligns with brand's identity. Then we have user interface components. We have UI designs emphasizes elements like typography, color theory, and iconography to enhance overall look and feel. Next, we have the user experience, which is holistic experience. UX design is concerned with overall experience users have while interacting with the product or service. Then we have the user journey. This focuses on end to end user journey from the first interaction to completion of their goals. Thirdly, we have emotional connection, which is UX designers aim to create positive emotion and satisfaction by addressing user needs and pain points. Then what about collaborative relationship? Firstly, interpretants. We have UI and UX are interpreted aspects of design working together to create a seamless user experience. Then we have communication and collaboration. The relationship involves constant communication and collaboration between UI and UX designers. Then we have shared goals. We have UI and UX designers share the common goal of creating a product that is visually appealing, easy to use, and aligns with user expectations. Then we have feedback loop. A collaborative relationship ensures a continuous feedback loop, refining both the visual and experiential aspects of the design. Next, we have what are the fundamentals of UI design. Firstly, we have visual hierarchy and layout. Visual hierarchy being establish a clear visual hierarchy to guide users through the interface, emphasizing important elements and content. Secondly, we have layout structure, design, and intuitive layout that organizes content logically, considering user flow and ease of navigation. Then we have prioritization, use size, color, and placement to prioritize elements, ensuring user focuses on essential information first. Then we have color palette and typography. Firstly, going through color palette to choose a cohesive color palette that aligns with the brand and evokes desired emotions. Then we have Typography choices, select legible and complementary fonts considering readability and overall tone of the design. Then we have branding through design. Use colors and typography consistently to reinforce the brand identity and create a memorable visual experiences. Next, we have consistency and branding. Firstly, we have consistency across elements to maintain consistency in design elements like buttons, icons, and forms to create a cohesive and predictable user experience. Then we have brand guidelines. Adhere to brand guidelines to form a uniform look and feel, reinforcing brand recognition. Then we have visual interactional consistency. Ensure the consistency of both visual design and interaction patterns to ensure usability and user familiarity. Next, we have some of the principles of UX design. Firstly, usability and accessibility. Usability, they prioritize the usability by ensuring that the design is intuitive, easy to navigate, and cater to the user's goals. Secondly, we have accessibility consideration, designed with accessibility in mind, providing an inclusive experience for users with diverse needs and abilities. Then, testing of the usability, conduct usability testing to identify areas for improvement and ensure a seamless user journey. Next, we have user empathy and personal creation. Firstly, we have to be understanding user needs, cultivate empathy by gaining a deep understanding of users' needs, goals, and pain the points. Then we have persona creation, create user personas that represent the different segments of your audience, helping to humanize and target the design processes. Then we have designing of personas, which is tailor the design to meet the specific preferences and behaviors to the identified user personas. Next, we have some of the user flow and information architecture. User flow design includes craft user flow that map out the ideal paths users should take and to accomplish their goals within the interface. Then we have information architecture to organize information logically, creating a structure that supports easy navigation and efficient access to content. Then we have hierarchical structure, which is establish a clear hierarchy of information to guide users through the interface and prevent cognitive overload. Next, we have wireframing and prototyping, wireframing skeleton design. Firstly, we have to define a wireframing. Wireframing is a creation of a basic visual guide outlining the structure and the layout of the user interface. The purpose of wireframing is to establish the skeletal framework of the design, focusing on placement of key elements without detailing visuals. Benefits of wireframing is to help in early visualization, classifies content, placement, and aids obtaining stakeholders' feedback. Next, we have prototyping, which is interactive mockups. Prototyping involves creating interactive mockups that stimulate the functionality of the final product. The purpose of prototyping being allows users to interact with a tangible representation of the design, uncovering potential issues and refining features. The benefit of this includes facilitates user testing, provides a realistic preview, and aids in communication design concepts. Next, what are the tools for wireframing and prototyping? Firstly, we have wireframing tools. Introduce to popular wireframing tools such as Balsamic, Sketch, and Adobe XD. For prototyping, the highlight of prototyping tools like InVision, Figma, and Azure RP that enables the creation of interactive mockups. The collaboration features include emphasizing within these tools, facilitating seamless communication among team members. Next, we have importance of user research. Firstly, we have user research and testing. Importance of user research. Firstly, we have informed decision making. User research provides valuable insights that inform designs decision based on user behaviors, preferences, and needs. Then we have identifying pain points, helps us uncover pain points and challenges faced by users, guiding the design processes to address these issues. Then we have enhanced user satisfaction, a user centric approach cultivated through research leads to improved satisfaction and usability. Next, we have usability testing methods. The firstly, usability testing involves evaluating a product by observing real user interact with it to identify usability issues. Then we have some of the methods which is explore various methods such as moderate usability testing and unmoderate remote testing and A or B testing. The benefits of having usability test methods includes identify areas of for improvement, validates design decision and ensures the product meets user expectations. Next, we have iterative design and continuous improvement. Firstly, we have iterative design processes, which embraces an iterative design processes where designs are refined through multiple cycles based on user feedback. Then we have continuous improvement. This established a culture of continuous improvement, incorporating user feedback into each design iterations. Then we have feedback interactions. This highlights the importance of integrating feedback from user testing into the design process to enhance overall usability. Next, we have the mobile version of UI and UX design. This is responsive design principle. So, what is a responsive design? Responsive design ensures that the user interface adapts seamless to various screen sizes and devices. Then we have the principles. This introduce principles such as flexible grids, responsive images, and media queries that contribute to responsive design. What is the benefits of having this? We enhance user experience across the devices, improved CEO, and easier to maintain. Then, what is mobile first approach? Mobile first concept embrace the first mobile first approach, designing for mobile devices before scaling up longer screens. Then the advantages of this includes improved performance, focus on essential features, and aligns with the increased use of mobile devices. Next, we have design consideration, highlighting consideration like touch friendly interfaces, simplified navigation, and optimized performance for mobile devices. So, what is adaptation for different devices? So, for different devices, it's different based on the model or the supportability. Firstly, we have device diversely acknowledge the diversity of devices, including smartphone, tablets, and desktops. Then we have adaptive device technology. This explores the adaptive design techniques that ensures a consistent and optimized experience across the range of devices. Then we have scalable compound, the design scalable compound that can adjust to different screen sizes while maintaining usability and aesthetics. Next, we have micro iterations and animation. Micro iteration defined are subtle, brief, and purposeful design elements that responds to user actions. Then we have the role animation. Animation enhances user engagement by providing visual feature, guiding navigation, and creating a more dynamic user interface. Then we have some of the examples such as to showcasing example of micro interactions like button animation, loading indicators, and however efforts. Next, we have dark mode and minimalization. So, firstly, dark mode trend. Dark mode reduces eye strain, enhances visibility in low light condition, and it has become a popular design trend. Minimalism in US UI or UX. Minimalistic design principle focuses on simplicity, removing unnecessary represents elements and emphasizing clarity. Then we have the benefits. Nextly, being the benefits, the dark mode enhances aesthetic while minimalize streamlines design for a more focused user experiences. Next, we have voice user interface, which is VUI in AI integration. Firstly, we rise the voice user interface. VUI allows user to interact with devices such as using voice command, creating a more natural and hand-free experiences. Then we have AI integration in UX. Then we have artificial intelligence enhances UX by personalizing experiences. Then we have predicting user behavior and automation tasks. The example is highlighting examples of successful VUI implementation and AI driven interfaces, popular products, etc. Next, one of the case studies. So, successful UI case studies, which includes a present successful case study, outline the challenges, goals. For visual elements, we have to showcase the specific visual elements that contributed to a success, such as color schemes, topography, layout, etc. Then we have engagement impact. Highlight how the UI design positively impacted user engagement, satisfaction, and overall experiences. Next, we have successful UI design cases, which is firstly case study overview to introduce a successful UX design case study detailing the user research challenges, foods faced, and improvement made. Then we have user centric solution, which is illustrate how to use user centric solutions address pain points, improve usability, and enhance the overall user journey. Then we have measurable outcomes, which is shared measurable outcomes such as increased task success rates, decreased bounce rates, or improved the retention. Then we have combining UI and UX as a story. Firstly, we have present a success story where both UI and UX design are played integral roles in achieving positive outcomes. Then we have collaborative design employ elements, which is showcase how collaborative efforts in UI and UX contribute to holistic and delightful user experience. Then we have impact on business goals, so we can discuss how the combined offers the influence business goals such as increased conversion, customer layout, or market share. Next, what is the future of UI and UX design, which is the most interesting part? Firstly, we have introduction to evolving technology, explore emerging technologies such as augmented reality, VR reality, virtual reality, and Internet of Things, which is IoT, influencing UI or UX design. The second is most impacted on design practice. We have discussed how technology shape design practices, offering new position for user interaction and then experience. Some of the core examples being provide case examples of how innovative UI and UX design leverage getting evolving technologies. Next, we have some of the importance future of UI and UX designs. Firstly, we have dynamic nature in of the design. Emphasize the dynamic nature of UI UX design and importance of popped staying updated with evolving trends and tools. Secondly, we have continuous skill development, which is advocate for the continuous learning to adapt new technologies, design principles, and user performance. Thirdly, we have learning resources, shared recommended learning resources, online sources, and communities for UI and UX professionals. So then we have the conclusion of designing for tomorrow's use. Firstly, we have key points. So we take away that the importance of collaboration, user-centric approaches, and staying and abreast of the technology advancement. Then we have empowering design, which is encouraged designers to embrace change, experiment with new ideas, and actively contribute to shaping the future of UI and US. Next, we have designing for tomorrow. We have concluded by emphasizing the role of UI and UX designers in creating experience that anticipated and meet the evolving needs of users. So that's it about UI and UX. If you have missed out any kind of topic, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you have learned something from this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.